Welcome to back to our YouTube channel. I just ask that you take a few minutes right now and like and subscribe to Empire Transformation Academy, ladies and gentlemen. But we are here right now to focus on what we will be focusing on this week. As you see the shirt I'm wearing, I'm not talking about feet first, but I'm going to do the picture at the bottom where it talks about we're continuously running a race, and that's what life is about. So this week focus, it's going to be about being you, being your true, authentic self. And how did I come up with this idea of focusing on you this week? Because I had somebody made a comment to me earlier last week in regards to something I had posted. I had just finished working out. I'm going to say I looked at a hot mess, but they're like, well, you don't usually do that. But I said, you know what? That is me. Sometimes you don't always want to get all dolled up when you got a message to put out. But this is the time, this is the week we're going to talk about being you, being your true, authentic self. Last week we focused on, because I have my notes here, last week we focused on energy. But now this week is focusing on being you. And a couple of questions I want you to ask yourself as you're going throughout this week. What does being you look like? Have you taken the time to actually write down and dream what you look like? What do you want to be? Where do you see yourself at? Where do you see your true, authentic self? Now, I want to touch on this real quick because you know what? When my friend made that comment to me, I was like, wait a minute. Social media is not your authentic self. We have our highs and we have our lows. But everything you see is not glitz and glamour. But that is what social media wants you to believe, that is what your true identity is. But that does not define who you are. You must live who you are supposed to be. There's no good or bad idea of who you are, but as you going throughout this week focusing on what your true identity is, you must not let that negative or self-talk tell you what you cannot do or what you don't deserve. Because you know what, when you want to be you, you want to be wholeheartedly you. You don't want to be defined by what someone else tells you. Be you. All the work that you put in, it will align. It will align to the total transformation that you are working on. It will align to what you are calling that self-love. So being you aligns to being loving you unconditionally, being loyal to yourself, being committed to yourself, putting you first. So this is time to push past your limited belief about who you are. Because you know what? In times, people have put beliefs over us, and we have started to walk in those identities that someone else has said we're supposed to be. And I can say that because I wrote this down. This is how my ex-husband was. He placed words and actions of belief over me, and you know what? I started believing I wasn't worthy. I started believing that no one would love me. I started believing that everything, the suffering, the drama, the beatings that I was enduring over those years was because I wasn't worthy of anything else. I didn't even know who I was anymore, but I knew who he said I was. But no, this is not that week. I lived and thought, I talked, and I acted the way he said I should be. Not my true authentic self. You may have fallen into the same category or maybe a different way. But today you make that decision. Make that decision to learn to be your true authentic self. So this week is learning to be you. Be who you are supposed to be. Be who you want to be. If you want to make a video where you look in whatever way, who is to judge you? And that's another thing. When it comes to being you, you're not going to allow what someone else says about who you are, because you're going to build up that self-confidence in you. You're going to build up that resiliency in you, because you're going to know what and who you are. You're going to know what you like. You're going to know what you dislike. You're going to know this and you're going to know that. You're not going to let anyone else stop or determine who you are anymore. We have done that for years. And as a mother, we have done that because you know what society says as a mother, we should be this, we should be that, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. So what are we hidden behind? What have you truly hidden behind all these years. Now it's time to peel layer by layer by layer. It is time to continuously run and move. That is what it's about. This is that week, ladies and gentlemen. This is the week to dig deep and find out who you truly are. Be your authentic self. If you have a message, and this is something I want to put out there, sometimes you may have a message that you want to put out, that somebody may need to hear what you have to say, but because you decided you didn't want to look a certain way, you didn't present that message out there. And that message may have been the key to saving someone's life. Those words that you may have had to say may have saved someone's life. So no longer do we want to say, you know what, let me go doll myself up. No. If you got a message out there and it's being put on your heart, please get it out there. If you got someone that says that you need to call, because you may say, well, you know what, I don't feel too good about myself right now, but you being told and you feeling that tug to reach out to someone, but because society has said you're supposed to be a certain way when you make that call, may hinder your growth. So this is not that week. This is that week. This is that week of continuously running to learn who you are. Continually running to love who you're supposed to be. You know, and what you do when you do that, others around you, the key is success right now. When you start transforming your life, the people around you, if you've been in a situation where there's nothing but negative energy around, and they start seeing you transforming to walk in your love, walk in your purpose, walk in your joy, walk in your happiness, they're going to start seeing it. It's going to start twinkling on down to that person. And as we continue to change society of the people around us, that is the key. So, but the number one rule right now, ladies and gentlemen, be your authentic self. If you don't know what your authentic self is, or if you don't know what you want to do, you don't know what you like to do, you don't know where you plan on seeing yourself going, this is the week. This is the time. Take 5 to 10 minutes of your time each day and sit back and just sit there and think, what do I like to do? Get a book, journal your emotions, journal the things that you see for your life. Speak those things into existence because you deserve it. You are worthy of change. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of a peace of mind, because that's what this whole transformation, the self-love year is about. It's about transforming you to be the best person that you're supposed to be for you, and then the best person you're being for someone else. It's about you. It's about your time to rise up. It's about your time to love you unconditionally. It's about time for you to realize what you like to do, what you love to do, and be your authentic self, and let what anybody else opinions say about you, it does not matter. It does not stick, it just bounces off. It does not stick, it bounces off. That is what it's about this week. So this week is about being your true authentic self, no matter what. Free from anyone's opinions. You are the final decision maker on what and how you see your life. So I'll be back on Wednesday on this YouTube channel. So please like and please subscribe to the channel so we can continue to chit chat and share this with others. Share this with others that you may know that we want them to change. I want everybody to change. So share with your loved ones, share with your coworkers, share with anyone you know that they may need to peel back the layers of the skin to walk in their purpose and love themselves unconditionally. And when you love yourself unconditionally, what? You filling up your own love tank. This is a year of self-love. This is a year of filling your own love tank. This is the year of walking in your purpose. And this is the year of transforming for you. So I'll see you later. Have a fabulous and a phenomenal week. Claim it, receive it, and believe it. And don't forget to please like and subscribe to this channel as we continue to grow this academy.